Can you hear my voice? This time this is my fight song. Take back my life.
Welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 194. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two
Woke Boys.
There you go. Welcome to the show. We are here in the studio. There's a lot of stuff, or a lot of things that have happened this week, and it's a somber time, I guess.
Why is it somber?
Well, you know, we live in America.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You know, and it sucks here, and it's a bad country.
Yeah.
You know, except there's a trial where the Cheeto may be jailed for whatever they're charging him
For something? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even really sure what it is, but I know he's guilty. I know
Same.
that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. They're doing like juror selection, I guess, right?
Yeah, New York.
Yeah. Why can't we be on that?
We should be.
Like, we hate him. Is that what you have to do? You have to do like one of those like videos where you're like, you make like a front-facing camera video, you send it in, and you tell us why you hate Donald Trump, and now you get to be on the jury of taking him down.
Yeah, we would be like in the jury selection, you know, where they're screening people to make sure they're not biased, and they're like, Chris, Cole, what are your thoughts on Donald J. Trump? And we'd be like, oh, that fat orange piece of shit. Yeah, we hate him.
Yeah,
and then
he's a fat Cheeto.
And then they'd be like, welcome to the jury.
Yeah, they'd be like, you're in.
Yeah,
you did it.
They should do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do, but they should.
Why don't they make like a TV show for selecting jurors? Because like that's kind of like what most TV shows are. It's kind of like we're going to select 12 people for like a thing.
Right. You know what the jury selection, what they probably do? They're probably like, oh, what are your thoughts on Trump? And then some guy in a MAGA hat is like, oh, I love him. He's making America great again.
Yeah.
He's the best president ever. I wish we could vote him back.
Yeah. And unrelated to everything else I just said, I also don't like black people.
Right.
Right.
Or gay people.
Yeah. And I think abortion is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate women.
Yeah. I hate women.
And
gays.
they're like, oh, perfect. Welcome to the trial.
They're like, hey, go
and then
give like your opinions.
And then
to everybody.
He's voted not guilty.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen.
He's probably going to get voted not guilty and build a wall.
Yeah.
They're going to somehow throw that in there, and they're going to build a wall.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know what happens?
Huh?
When this country builds walls, we will go down there and we will punch holes in that wall.
Oh, I like that.
And then there will be a flood of immigrants that will fly through the wall.
The holes we punch in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll be like, that's good.
And no Slipknot posters will be put up over those
keep your
holes.
Slipknot poster, because we're going to let that just be an open hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We like that. So
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I also think it's pretty cool to have a reality show where you're trying out for a jury.
Mm-hmm.
That would be, think of the drama. You know, how fun that would be to have a show where it's like, they do those like cutaways where they're like, yeah, I just really want to be on this murder trial, you know, just like a guy doing then they all live in a house together for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys done jury duty?
No.
Yeah.
I actually was supposed to, and then I moved, and then it just never, and then COVID happened.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of juries have been assembled to decide your fate.
I've seen a lot of juries, actually.
Yeah.
I've faced many juries.
Yeah.
I've faced them kind of a lot.
Do they let you be on a jury as a convicted felon? Probably not.
You know,
that's probably why you haven't been.
Yeah, you know, that's weird, because it's like, if I'm free, like, why can't I decide how other people live?
Yeah.
You know? It's like I met a jury of my peers.
Yeah.
And I yelled at all of them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
said,
that's why
if I go to prison, this is on you. And then I point in the face of...
Yeah. Maybe that's why you're maybe that's why you committed those crimes. It's so you could just have a way of getting out of jury duty. Because I think once you're a convicted felon, I don't think you're part of the jury pool anymore.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Yeah, and it's really crazy because you're also not supposed to vote, right?
True.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you still do it out here,
Uh-huh.
you know? I voted multiple times.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Because voter ID is racist.
yeah, voter ID is racist. Also, I play in a softball league. For the playoffs, you have to show your ID.
Mhm.
So you can't play in the men's
Recreational,
men's
slow pitch.
B+ league
Softball.
championships if you do not show your ID.
I experienced that as well in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Don't even try to go on that field without your ID.
Mm-hmm.
You can come straight from the polls, though, but you better not have forgotten your ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the right way it should be.
Yeah.
So, a lot of stories to cover this week. We lost a legend of football
Mm-hmm.
and a very complicated man, OJ Simpson.
Probably a great golfer, actor,
Mm-hmm.
football player,
Twitter user.
husband, father.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, a lot of white people.
I will say this.
Yes.
Instead of playing the gunshot noise, I should probably play like a stab
A stabbing
sound,
noise.
but
yeah.
I don't have
You
that.
don't have that in the
I don't have
soundboard.
it.
Yeah. So
We don't have like a slice sound or
the explosion will have
Yeah.
to do.
mm-hmm.
So, yes, OJ, his death was being celebrated by a lot of white people.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, a murderer died. And it's like, actually, he was found innocent,
Yeah. The only thing he
And
was guilty of was stealing
being a black man in America.
that and stealing his memorabilia from people that bought it or something.
Right.
What was that about?
He stole memorabilia from a Las Vegas store, I believe.
Okay, but it was like his shit. It was like his
Supposedly.
it was like his trophies or something
Yeah.
like that, and they were like selling his stuff, and then he went to prison for like, kind of the amount of time you would do for if you murdered two people, but
Yes.
for stealing T-shirts.
Yes. So, which we, by the way, may or may not have attempted when a girlfriend we're seeing, like, she like takes our sweatshirt and then we break up with her and
yeah.
then we make a mission to get back in
yeah.
that house and
That's-
get our shit
yeah.
back.
Sometimes that's why I'm in front of those juries.
Yeah.
They're like, "Did you
break
into
and
her
enter
house?"
with
And it's like-
with a gun pointed
And
to
it's
her
like,
head?
okay, I just went to get my
It's
stuff.
your stuff.
It's my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes,
So-
you pointed a gun to her head, but it was to get your stuff back.
Mhm.
So that's not armed robbery infers that you're trying to take someone else's property.
Mm-hmm.
There's no stipulation for taking your own stuff. That's not robbery.
Yeah, it's just I'm just
That's
trying
reclamation
to. Mm-hmm.
of your own stuff.
Yeah. You know how like we're on stolen land?
Uh-huh.
Well, that woman was on stolen shirt.
In stolen shirt.
Yeah, in stolen.
She was actually wearing it
yeah,
when you
she was,
tried to get it
she
back.
was appropriating my shirt as her own shirt, I guess.
Yeah. And then so when you went over there, gun to her head,
Mm-hmm.
you did a sweatshirt acknowledgement
Mm-hmm.
saying
I was like, that is my sweatshirt.
you are
You're
living in stolen sweatshirt
Mhm. Take your
and
shirt off.
I am here to reclaim
Mhm.
what is mine, or else you might not live to see another day.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do
So
this the
take your
easy way
shirt
or the
off.
hard way. So yeah,
And then she's like, I'm not wearing anything under it. I'm like, that's okay.
like oh that's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. And then she's like, why are you filming it? And it's like, well, we just need to document this.
you're just using the flashlight as
Yeah.
like a scope for your
Exactly.
your gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Just give me my shirt back, all right?
Yeah,
It's important. It's hard to find those shirts.
yeah,
It fit me just right. It smells like me. That's what they always say.
right.
They're like, oh,
I like it because it smells like
it's like,
you.
I thought you hated me and didn't want to see me again. You want a shirt that smells like me? Well, guess what? While you were in the other room, I farted in your pillow, bitch. That smells like me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's how you get them, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give us our fucking clothes back. Our exes who still have our stuff.
Yeah.
Give it back. It's ours. You can't have it.
It is take backs, I guess. I was gonna say no take backs, but
No, take backs.
yeah, we're doing take backs.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Women do love taking your
Stealing
fucking
our-
shirt.
yeah.
They love stealing your shirt, and then they love leaving their shit in
Mhm.
your place.
Which is totally not just an excuse for us to hit them up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they have an excuse to come back over
Yeah.
when they can sense that
Mm-hmm.
we're done with them
Yeah.
and we've moved on.
Yeah. But then when you move on, you just
Oh, did I leave my earrings at your place? No. No,
I threw
don't-
those away
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah.
Those are in the trash.
Uh-huh.
Those are in a dump somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a good person. I recycle.
You
them.
recycle them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I threw them in a blue trash can instead of a black one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a good person. I care about the environment.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anyway, back to OJ. So there's this article, OJ Simpson will be cremated. Estate executor says hard no to controversial ex-athlete's brain being studied for CTE. The executor, Malcolm Laverne, who is Simpson's longtime lawyer, says he also wants to tone down the rhetoric with the Goldman family after Simpson's death. Now, when I read this,
Hey, people that got killed.
can you just
Yeah,
shut up about it?
Yeah, chill out about
yeah,
the.
stop making a big deal.
He murdered us.
My
Big
son
deal.
got stabbed to that. Shut up.
Shut up, dude. That
Yeah.
was like forever
You're
ago.
still on that,
Yeah.
bro? You're still on that?
Bro, that was like 1995.
Bro, let it go.
Yeah.
You're still on that?
Yeah,
Let it
dude.
go.
Let it go, dude.
I do think it's kind of funny that they call it the estate executor. I was like, is this guy like executing people?
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind
Isn't
of a.
it's not executor.
Oh, is that how you say it?
I think so.
Oh, okay. EXECUTOR.
I think it's executor.
Executor. So
Yeah.
not executor.
Yeah.
Okay. Different meaning.
Yeah.
So I was, okay.
Yeah.
So I had a misunderstanding of that term. I thought the guy in charge of his
Maybe-
estate was like
yeah.
killing people also.
Maybe in this situation, yes.
Right.
Maybe it is executor in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, so there's this quote from this NBC News article says, lawyer who represented OJ Simpson, who died from cancer last week at 76, said Sunday that the former NFL star's body will be cremated in the coming days, and there are no plans to have his brain donated to science. On at least one occasion, someone has called saying he's a CTE guy who studies the brain, says attorney Malcolm Laverne, referring to chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain disease that has been studied in former football players and is associated with behavioral and cognitive issues related to repeated head injuries. That's a hard no, Laverne added. His entire body, including his brain, will be cremated.
what? Like they just don't. Is that good or what's the? He didn't seem like he had CTE.
Well, that's speculation because
Yeah. It's
Aaron
like-
Hernandez was someone who did have CTE who like killed people.
Oh, okay. So if
And
you
then
have
himself.
CTE, you just kill people.
That has
There-
happened with multiple
yeah, I guess
NFL
that's
players.
True. Yeah, like
I think Junior Seau was one of them, right?
he killed people.
Did he? I know he killed himself. Did he kill someone else too, or maybe just himself?
Junior Seau killed himself.
I think so.
Wow, dude. You know Chris Benoit.
Yes,
That's
that was
crazy.
he killed his wife
family,
and then
like his whole family.
like kids too.
I think so.
His son and his wife,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
and then himself.
Okay, so Junior Seau just killed himself.
Yeah.
He left no suicide note, but did leave a piece of paper in the kitchen of his home with lyrics he scribbled from his favorite country song, "Who I Ain't." So,
Wow. Jesus.
yeah, he
So you
gunshot wound to the chest.
Okay.
There was speculation that Seo suffered brain damage due to CTE, and Seo's family donated his brain tissue to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Citing the Seo's family's right to privacy, NIH did not intend to release the findings. Oh, on January 2013, Seo's family released the NIH's findings that his brain showed definitive signs of CTE.
Okay.
And then his family sued the NFL.
Is it if you okay?
And reached a confidential settlement with the league.
Okay. Nice.
Seo is one of at least 345 NFL players to be diagnosed after death with chronic traumatic encephalopathy. 345 players have been diagnosed after death, and those are just the ones who did donate their brains.
Mm-hmm.
Most probably don't.
I imagine you can't really study the brain if you shoot yourself in the face, right? Like if you shoot your brain.
Yes, he did shoot himself in the chest, so I guess that did. But yeah, there's some. Yeah, if you shoot yourself in the head, it probably destroys the subject matter of the experiment.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah. So I guess
what was it?
345.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so there's probably like
countless more.
The NFL is probably going to be like the flag football league soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's going to be flag football.
I feel like though there was a big fervor about concussions and CTE and stuff, but I feel like that's died down. I feel like people almost don't care about that anymore.
I feel like people definitely don't care about it that watch football, for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you watch, like it's like, you could get hurt.
Right.
It's like you're getting hit by people and hitting other people. So, you want to limit that. But, it's like fun to watch football.
Well, some people have talked about taking away helmets.
Yeah,
because,
I like that.
Because in rugby,
there's like less injury.
They don't really have
because like
head injuries,
your head, like it's still like vibrating in your brain. Your brain is like rattling against your skull. It's not like the helmet's not like protecting it. It's actually giving you like a false sense of confidence.
Right.
To like blast into
it takes away your protective instincts of like protecting your head, and now you can use your head as a weapon.
Yeah, literally
it's
the old tackling technique was like blasting people with your helmet, like running, dipping your shoulder and like hitting people with your helmet.
Anyway, to sum up this conversation, yay, sports ball!
Yeah.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
we like art stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't care about any of the stuff we just talked about extensively.
You know what my Super Bowl is?
The commercials.
But also like.
But you do hate capitalism, but you love the commercials.
I hate capitalism, but I like funny, silly commercials. And I also like award shows.
Oh yeah,
that's my Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
We get the popcorn out.
Love.
We like flip.
We do
out
our predictions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then when
oh my God, I totally had her for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah. When like
and then I changed it.
Yeah. Then when like I'm one of those guys. I show up. I paint my chest with like some shitty movie. Yeah. I paint like everyone, everywhere, all at once, or whatever that movie is. That's like painted on my chest. And then when it wins like an award, I'm like, all day, all fucking day. I'm doing like beer funnels.
Yeah.
Woo! Going nuts.
I'm
one of those guys.
Yeah.
I'm the guy at the tailgate, but at the award show.
You're jumping through tables.
Yeah, I'm jumping through the table.
For award show. So like
I'm like, oh, best actress, boom, and I like launch
through
myself
the coffee table of your friend's apartment.
Yeah, I did tailgate in the parking lot of the party because they kind of didn't want me to come inside, but I found my way in.
Nice,
like a wrecking ball. Was that Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus, yeah.
Yeah, I did come in like a wrecking ball. I hung from a tree branch and I swung in through the window
Mm-hmm.
And then
Well, you had to get in somehow. I mean, they didn't invite you, so
yeah,
or give you the door code, so
yeah,
got to get in some way.
yeah. I used my grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're just resourceful.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
I'm
with that.
kind of like Batman, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
which was also snubbed for an Oscar, which I'm pissed about.
Which Batman?
I don't know, whatever Batman.
Okay.
They all should win Oscars.
Yes, especially the old ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, R.I.P. OJ Simpson. You might think that like we should not like him because he most likely killed 2 people, but it's like, do you really get a fair trial if you're a black man in America?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he did bring race relations together in America, so that was good.
And how did he do that?
Well, it got better.
Did it?
No, but we were made aware of it.
Yeah.
By that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there were jurors from that trial who were interviewed saying we knew he, like black jurors who said we knew he was probably guilty, but this was payback for Rodney King. And to that we say, good. That's how each criminal case shouldn't be looked at individually and be judged individually and truthfully. It should be like you should keep score. You should keep a societal score.
Yeah.
So like, you know, OJ, yes, the facts said he was guilty, but America has been racist before. So he's innocent. Derek Chauvin, you know, he should be guilty of premeditated murder, even though the facts may or may not have proven that.
Yeah.
That's what criminal cases are all about. It's about like you have to do what the right thing is socially.
Okay. We need a reality TV show to pick the jurors for the trial. Right, that's important. Also, there should be like a season. You know how sports have like seasons and playoffs. We need seasons for court. Okay, like oh hell yeah, it's court season. Nice, right? So that's cool. Maybe we can do like fantasy court leagues. You know.
Like you got Judge Judy on.
Yeah, you pick.
What do you pick? Judges or
you pick? Yeah, you pick the whole team. You pick judges. You pick criminals. You pick the jurors.
How would you measure a judge's performance?
Well, you do their stats. Like, are they convicting people? Like, fuck yeah, my team's sick. My judge has convicted 9 people. You know, but
Judge Judy, Judge Mathis.
Here's the other thing, though. You also have to pick what side you're on societally. Okay.
Right.
So, like you were saying, we're keeping score with society. There should be a scoreboard in every courtroom that says whites and blacks, and then the score is on there.
Yes, and the jurors should be intimidated into voting a certain way, even though the evidence might show that the other way is the truth. There should be extreme intimidation and identification of jurors. So if they don't vote a certain way, they and their families will be threatened or worse, and they should be able to, or they should have to vote the way we want or else.
Also, courtrooms need to be bigger. Okay. I want to see court at SoFi Stadium. That would be sweet. And then during the trial, maybe have like timeouts or challenges, you know? You'd be like, oh, well, you did this, and then they present that evidence, and you throw your defense attorney like throws a flag. They're like, boo, that's bullshit. Like, review that play, and then you review the play.
Yeah,
and then people in the audience, there's like they have like one of those guys that plays like the organ for the whole stadium. You know?
Yeah. This sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, like somebody makes a good point, and they have like one of those go off. You know, like they're like, oh, and if the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty cool if they did that.
Yeah.
At courts, and then they would play like those songs in between,
Mm-hmm.
Then people in the audience would be like,
Right. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta do that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to definitely do that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they sell merch.
Yeah.
For like, he did it, he didn't do it. I mean, think of it how much.
We should start this court league.
Yeah. Then there'd be like guys in the parking lot, like selling T-shirts that are like bootlegs. That would be cool.
Yep.
There's like a whole economy here that they're missing out on, which we hate capitalism, but
Except when we can make money.
yeah, exactly, and we'll be there.
Yes,
be at
we will.
those courts with our chest painted for our fantasy league.
Yes. So moving on to other important stuff, Coachella happened the first weekend of Coachella happened this past weekend. We were there, and we saw Grimes's performance, and she had some technical difficulties during her set and started freaking out. We don't like Grimes. We're just going to say that because she was married to Elon Musk and had a couple kids with him. And it's like, you're a class traitor.
Oh, is she? Wait, why is that? She's a class traitor?
Because she dated Elon Musk, who's a billionaire who we hate.
Okay.
So
she's also rich, though, right?
Yes. Well, she's a millionaire, but dated a billionaire.
Yeah.
And so she's a class traitor. And if we were a woman of her kind of level or lower, we totally wouldn't jump at the opportunity to marry Elon Musk and all his money either. We would say if he like asked us out, we'd be like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Just like if a billionaire, say a female billionaire, say Rihanna, if she
Bad girl Riri.
Yeah, if bad girl Riri came to the boys and was like, "Hey, Chris, Cole, would you want to go on a date with me?" Be like, "Ew, no, you're a billionaire. No thanks."
Wait, we wouldn't smash bad girl Riri?
No, because she's a billionaire and kill all billionaires.
Okay.
We wouldn't be class traitors.
But maybe we can make her change. What if we get in a relationship with bad girl Riri?
Oh, what if we married
most of her money?
Yes.
And then
if we married her, no prenup, got divorced immediately, then took all her money, and then used it for feminist causes. That would be acceptable.
See, that's a redistribution of wealth, which we like, and that would be good. So,
as long as
we're actually
wealth
for marrying billionaires.
Yes.
And then divorcing them.
Oh, like Mackenzie Bezos or Mackenzie Scott.
Yeah. Or
she got half his money.
Yeah. Or the lady that married Tiger Woods, Elon
Nordegren. Yeah.
Yeah. We're like that. And we will throw golf clubs at her car.
Yes.
That will also happen. We will smash her window with golf clubs.
We'll take a Louisville Slugger to both headlights.
Yeah, nice.
But not a Louisville Slugger, Titleist.
Yeah.
To both headlights.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take a Shure SM7B to it.
What's that?
It's the microphone we use.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're like broadcasters.
Right.
So that's like our golf.
Yeah, so Grimes had the set at Coachella where she like started freaking out, and then she tweeted out, "I want to apologize for the technical issues with the show tonight. I want to come back really strong, and usually I always handle every aspect of my show myself. To save time, this is one of the first times I've outsourced essential things like record box BPMs, and let's see."
Like, isn't it like what you do if you're like a DJ though? Like BPMs is like beats per minute. Like, don't you like play songs that are like kind of like a certain speed or whatever? Like, isn't?
Yeah. So the rest is First
She
time
just
I've
like went up there
outsourced
and was like,
BPMs and letting someone else organize the tracks on the SD card, etc. I had a bad feeling beforehand not having run everything through the CDJs myself, and though I flagged it, I wasn't insistent. The big lesson for me was a mix of 1, if you want it done right, do it yourself. 2, be a cunt, even if people feel bad.
that's it.
We
That's
agree with that one.
Yeah, we need women definitely listening to that.
Yeah.
Because
3,
women aren't already doing that, like, insanely to a ridiculous degree. But if you're out there and you're a woman, definitely, like, be worse.
yes.
To get your way, because people love that.
Yes. And number 3, probably pretend it's fine and engage with the crowd rather than spend a whole show slumped over the desk trying to fix software when you're meant to be entertaining. I will personally organize all the files next week. I will not let such a thing happen again. I've spent months on the show making music and visuals and admittedly am not in the best mood at the moment.
So
But yeah, next week will be flawless. Everything will run through my hands. Some good lessons learned. Bless y'all. The CDJs were showing my BPMs like 370, so I couldn't even mix manually by ear, and the front monitors were off, so it was literally sonic chaos on my end trying to guess how stuff was sounding for you guys. Please forgive me. Love always.
okay.
So I totally know what all of that meant with like
It's
the
like
BPMs.
she has like an old MacBook Pro that she was like playing her music out of, and it was like pinwheeling.
Right.
She's like, "All right, guys, you ready for some tune?" She's doing that thing that DJs do. They have those circummural headphones that like go over your ears, but she's only holding one.
Right.
She's doing this, and she's like, "All right, I'm ready to spin tunes," and then it's like her computer's just pinwheeling.
Yep.
She's like, "Hold on, guys, it's gonna be sick."
Yeah.
Why don't we spin at Coachella?
We should.
I'll spin tunes.
We should take her spot for next weekend.
Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll go there and we'll play YouTube videos. We'll be like, yo, watch this. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Like a guy falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
And then, hey, did you see this one, guys? Check this out. And we type it in.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
Or I could do. Have they ever had a slam poet on during? They've had a lot of musicians.
I mean, what is music but poetry with musical accompaniment?
Right.
So you're just doing music but with no music.
They say I'm the most male feminist fella, and that's why I'm here dropping bars at Coachella.
Nice.
Imagine 1 hour of that
Yeah.
and how crazy people would go.
People would lose their shit.
Yeah.
And
It'd be
not like in a bad way where they're like, what the fuck? Where's the music
Yeah.
at?
They wouldn't start
I'm on acid.
They wouldn't start rioting. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It would be a good way.
I paid $8,000 a minute for these tickets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like expensive as shit to go out there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll be there again next weekend. And if you're woman 8 or above who's going to be there, let us know. If you have a tent, I mean, we still don't have lodging there yet. So if you happen to have, I don't know, a tent that like a bed in there, and it gets cold. It's in the desert. It gets cold in the desert at night. So like if you need some good body heat, if you want to cuddle, we love cuddling.
Yeah, we're big cuddle guys.
Yeah, we put that in our dating profiles. Like we love physical touch and cuddling
and snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And don't talk to us until we've had our coffee.
Yeah. Nice.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, we'll be back at Coachella. Hit us up to see us there next weekend. Now that we've covered the important news of the country and world, I guess we can move on to less consequential stuff. Apparently, Iran and Israel are like at war or whatever.
Yeah, I think that it seems like they're like pissed at each other or something.
Yeah. Israel struck some like
they
some
like
top
blew up an embassy or something.
Yeah, in Syria, I think. And then Iran retaliated with
Is Syria like another country though?
Yeah.
Okay. Syria is another country. They're not like a place in Iran.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you knew that. You were just
I was just asking for the
on behalf
dumb,
of the dumbass
the
listeners.
dumb idiot listeners that don't know they couldn't find any of these places on a map.
That's a cool thing about you is that you're so considerate of our dumb listeners that when you ask a question that sounds completely retarded, it's not coming from your point of view.
No, it's not my perspective.
You're just always looking out for the perspective of our dumb fucking listeners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you knew that
very
Syria
in
was its
tune
own
with-
country
Yeah.
and not part of Iran.
Yeah, as a person that grew up in America, I'm very in tune with retarded people.
Yeah.
Because I live among retards.
Mhm.
And it's not that I'm a retard.
No.
It's that I understand what someone that doesn't know stuff would ask.
Mhm.
And then I ask it.
Yeah.
But I already knew it, so it's totally, don't worry about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Iran fired all these missiles at Israel, most of which were intercepted and knocked down. And I think it was pretty minimal damage. I don't think anyone.
Why do they shoot missiles at stuff if they know?
I think it was.
Why don't they just like give you like a bad phone call or like write something shitty on your Facebook wall?
It seemed like kind of a formality. Like apparently
Why don't they write a shitty comment on your Instagram post?
Maybe they should. Yeah.
Like on Iran's Instagram, Israel could just be like, "You're gay,"
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll be like, "Fuck, can't believe they just said that."
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
crazy.
a big insult.
I know.
in
That's why
Iran.
I'm saying
Yeah.
they should say that.
That's like a death sentence, even.
I know.
So,
But like they're like, "Hey, we're shooting missiles at you. Deal with that." And they're like, "Okay," and then they just blow them up out of the air.
right.
So what's the point?
Yeah.
Just costs a bunch of money, but it costs everybody a bunch of money, right?
Yes.
Because it costs money to shoot the missiles, then it costs money to shoot the missiles down. So I don't know. It just seems like both sides could be like, "Hey, why don't we just like not? Why don't we just both save money and write shitty stuff on our things?"
Yeah.
You know?
Or they could write like a diss track, like a slam poem diss track.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be sick to have diss tracks for countries.
I'll write some diss tracks for Iran.
Okay.
I'm
Come up with something.
yeah. I can come up with some bars because obviously that's who we're supporting in the conflict. We are on Team Iran.
Yeah.
So
That'd be cool. Like Drake and Meek Mill
Mhm.
write poems for Syria and
right.
Israel or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, there's all these diss tracks going on with like Drake and like Kendrick Lamar and these guys. Yeah, everyone's doing a diss track right now.
Mm.
You think they're writing all those, or do you think they're using me as the real genius behind the scenes?
So you're saying you're writing all of the diss tracks?
Look, I'm just saying I'm
Wow.
involved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big news. That there's only one diss track artist in the country, and it's you.
Yes.
Wow. That's wild.
Mhm.
So you decide who wins, who loses,
Right.
who gets dissed harder,
Mhm.
who's lame. Like
Yep.
they hit you up. They're like, "Yo, I gotta diss this guy. Give me some bars."
Yeah.
And you just write some bullshit. You say that,
Right.
and then the other guy who you like more, he's like, "Yo, Cole, I need some bars." And you're like, "Here's some real shit." Then you give that guy the real bars, and he dominates. But you have penned both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I can't technically admit to that
Yeah,
on
no.
the air, but
Yeah,
Wink,
yeah.
wink.
Yeah, we're winking.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah. Anyway, with this like war going on, it's like this is a sad time, and especially for women.
Mhm. Especially women in any of those countries where that's
and
going on,
right.
or neighboring countries.
hmm Yeah, women,
So-
Middle Eastern women who just have tan skin,
Mm-hmm.
long
Yeah.
black hair.
Yeah, and they're hiding their huge tits under that big robe thing that they have to wear, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the Arab countries, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why that's why those dudes make them wear that, because their tits are huge.
Mm-hmm.
They have huge tits and big asses, and they're like, "Hey, cover that up. Don't tell the world that they're hot."
Right.
Well, guess what? We're cool with it.
Yeah.
Flaunt it.
Yeah. And if you, well, not in front of everyone, but in front of us.
In front of us, yeah. Then when you leave, we're exactly like those guys. Hey, cover up. Put that fucking robe thing back on.
Yeah. Put that.
Because we like your culture, not because we're doing exactly what those guys were.
Cover up everything but your eyes, you stupid slut.
Yeah.
That's only for me to see.
Yeah, don't let some...
You're going to show your hair to another man? You whore.
You're going to let
Cover up.
You're going to let some guy see your cheekbones, you dirty bitch?
Or your ankles?
Fuck? I saw your ankles the other day. What the hell?
You're like, Chris, Cole, it's the summer. It's 100 degrees. Cover up, you whore.
Yeah. Oh, you want to wear my sweatshirt, but not outside. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, put on 4 of my sweatshirts. How about that?
But the sun is so strong, and wearing all black is making me very hot. Well, too fucking bad, bitch. Cover up.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we respect your culture.
Also, we don't want you to get a sunburn.
Yeah.
So cover up everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's a much easier way to protect your skin from sunburn.
And then
just cover up all
everything
of it,
but your eyes. And you better fucking put makeup on your eyes, too. Don't go out there half-assing
like
your
colored
appearance.
contacts or something?
No, like, makeup.
On your eyeballs?
No, your fucking eyeshadow and shit.
Oh, like on your eyes.
Yeah,
itself.
you know how women wear makeup,
right. Yeah. Your eyes better look hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cover up everything. Wear like blankets or whatever the fuck.
Uh-huh.
And then your eyes, they better be sexy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't look at any guy real sluttily or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And in fact, don't even look at another guy.
Mm-hmm.
When I take her to Denny's and she's dressed like that, if the waiter speaks at her, like, what do you want? First of all, I'm ordering for you. So that's happening.
Yeah.
And what do you want? Nothing. Don't worry about it. She's fine.
Yeah. So I'll get 2 grand slams, please.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, and she will have water.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if she's well behaved, she can get one of the salads from my Grand Slam.
Also, do you have leashes here? And they're like, what? Do you have like a pet outside? No, it was for her, but whatever.
Yeah, just in case she tries to escape when I use the restroom.
Mm-hmm. I was just trying to, be a good owner here, Just trying to be respectful of the establishment by leashing my pet or whatever,
Right.
So
yeah, if you're an Iranian woman, Israeli woman, Palestinian woman, anyone who's involved in this conflict over there, hit us up in our DMs if you're an 8 or above, and you can take refuge at our place and get out of that war and get into the safe confines of our studio for 1 full night, if things go well.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do, then maybe more.
Yeah.
But also maybe a lot less too.
Yeah.
So just, you got to play your cards right.
Mm-hmm.
So back to important stories. Golden Bachelor couple Gerry and Theresa getting divorced. Sad news for Bachelor Nation. Beloved Golden Bachelor couple Gerry and Theresa announced that they are getting a divorce. The first couple of the Golden reality series made their announcement Friday on Good Morning America. Gerry Turner and Theresa Nist married on live television just 3 months ago on January 4. They said they were nervous about how fans would take the news. We've had a number of heart-to-heart conversations, and we've looked carefully at our situation, our living situation, and so forth. And we've kind of come to the conclusion mutually that it's probably time for us to dissolve our marriage, Gerry said.
Not even 4 months.
Right. The couple struggled.
We've evaluated all of our... You guys don't even know... Do you know each other's middle names?
Yeah. They had planned to move to South Carolina together, but it never came to fruition.
Yeah, of course not. They probably don't even have all their shit in the same place yet.
Mm-hmm. Did you fall out of love? The person asked. No, I still love this person, Gerry said. There's no doubt in my mind. I still am in love with her. I root for her every day. Teresa agreed.
I like that.
They
I
hope
like,
their divorce doesn't take hope away from other seniors looking for love. Teresa said that none of the tabloid stories came into play in their decision to divorce.
all they got to do is tough it out for what? 3 years max? Like, how much longer do they have, really?
The former couple said that they are 70 and 72, and they didn't want to waste their time pretending to stay married. Teresa will have to give the ring back to Neil Lane. Sad to say, I think that's how it works, she said. But we don't have to give the memories back, Gerry said. That's what I say when I'm breaking up a girl. I'm like, hey, we might be done, but the memories will live on forever.
You know what?
And she's like, you cheated on me with multiple of my friends. I'm like, yeah, but those memories.
Yeah. I bring back a box of their memories. I'm like, here's your shit. And then don't, nothing. I want nothing. And then they're like, the box says memories on it. I'm like, yeah, I don't even remember you. Who are you?
Nice. The divorce shouldn't take too long to finalize, as they did have a prenuptial agreement. They plan to continue to look for love with other people, but say they plan to stay best friends. They were both previously wed to their high school sweethearts, each of whom passed away after more than 40 years of marriage. As for advice for the upcoming yet-to-be-announced Golden Bachelorette, Theresa said, be authentic and be yourself. And also get ready to be divorced 3 months after marrying.
Yeah.
So we know, I mean, this article doesn't say, and the tabloids don't say, but we know this Gerry guy, this silver fox, Golden Bachelor guy. He's like, oh, poor me, my wife died tragically. It's like, yeah, we know you're fucking around. Yeah. We know that you dumped this old bitch. Like, oh, she's 70. I can do way better.
I can probably get a chick that's 63.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I can get a half my age plus 7.
Yeah. Well,
Which that would
that
be
would be like 40 something.
43.
Right? Yeah.
And that's the acceptable rule, half your age plus 7.
Okay.
So we know he's going to dump her and just find a younger, hotter woman, just like all men do. And if you're a woman out there half our age plus 7, hit us up.
Yeah.
But we would never break your heart like Gerry did to Theresa. So, yeah, this doesn't just expose The Bachelor and Bachelorette as like
Why don't they
a
make
huge
show?
sham. It's definitely
Why don't they
real
make
love.
Why don't they make a show called The Golden Divorce?
And it's just about old people getting divorced.
Yeah.
Sure.
They all live together and they just fuck the other ones.
Nice.
And then they break up and, I don't know, make new... They move out of their apartments into smaller ones or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so other quick things. Arizona had this very draconian abortion law passed, reinstating of an 1864 ban on abortion. And we just think this is so fucked up, and we are going to protest this law by inviting the hottest women from Arizona over here. Or we could come there too. It's cool. Arizona's not far from Southern Cal.
Yeah.
Hit us up in our DMs if you are a hot woman from Arizona, which there's no shortage of over there.
Yeah, there's tons of hotties over there.
Especially, you know, if you happen to be a student at ASU or U of A.
Yep.
Hit us up and we will protest the abortion law. Well, I guess you'll have to be here because you can't get abortions there. So hit us up. Come over here. You will pay for the travel. Travel to LA and we will have unprotected sex.
Yeah. Multiple times
to make sure you're pregnant.
Yep.
And then we will get a ceremonial abortion
That sounds great.
show, and you'll pay for the abortion as well.
And
Because you're a girl boss and you can.
And here's the other part of that whole thing. Like right after we have sex, you may think that I've completely disappeared and am like no contact, but the abortion part, that's your part of this whole
Yeah, because you're a girl boss
I
and you
did
can
my
handle it
part.
yourself. Yeah.
by banging you like several times.
Yes.
So now you're pregnant, and now it's time to be a girl boss and get the abortion.
Yes.
And don't call me and tell me about it. I don't really need to know all that shit. Just get it done and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be like those Fresh and Fit guys. Have you seen that? One of them like
Oh,
some
yeah.
one of them like their whole show is like don't fuck whores, and one of them like impregnated a whore or something.
And then what happened?
They're like going crazy.
Well, she
on
wants
there.
to keep it.
She wants
to
Wait, so
keep
there's
it.
like a pregnancy scandal with those
Yeah,
guys?
it's like pretty crazy. Yeah, like
Well, they're both alpha guys. They're always like, don't fall for like hot women. Don't
Didn't they,
get
like,
pregnant.
They
And
had like one of those chicks on in one of those. Chicks,
I don't know if it was the girl he got pregnant on the show,
Dude, this
but
girl,
he
like-
basically flew her out, got her pregnant. She doesn't want to get an abortion. He's telling her she has to, and all the fans are like, dude. And also, she's a prostitute as well.
Yeah,
So all the fans are like, dude, you literally are going against everything you
Right.
speak about.
What a shocker that
Yeah.
one of these guys who speaks out against like whores and prostitutes
Well, it's-
knocks up one.
but they're like having like a the show is like anti hookup culture, but it's like they'd have like 9 sluts on the podcast to like talk about like the war or something. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Or actually, they would talk about relationships, I guess, but they would bring 9 just OnlyFans girls on to be like, yeah, I think, and they would be like, yeah, traditional marriage, that's what it's all about. And then the sluts are like, what? I thought we were being sluts right now. And then they'd be like, shut up, slut, you stupid idiot. Being like traditional relationships are way better. And then I guess they would have like orgies afterwards with all of them. And then one of them got knocked up or something.
Mm.
So pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you
So,
know,
and we totally would not love to start
yeah.
similar
Yeah.
type of thing on our show.
Yeah. If you're a slut and you want to come on this podcast, and we'll just like basically agree with you 100%.
Mhm.
And then see, our podcast is like the opposite.
Yeah.
You'll come on this show, you'll be like, I'm a slut, I'll fuck whoever I want. And we're like, yeah, bitch, hell yeah, girl boss, yeah, fuck whoever you want. And then the second the cameras go off, we go, hey, like, what about us? What about like fucking us?
Mhm.
And then the second we have sex, we become those guys.
The alpha
Don't
guys,
fuck
yeah.
anybody else. Only one person. Get the fuck out of here,
Mhm.
right? And then, but then we're like, definitely go get an abortion though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know we had these, we had a poem, right?
We have some letters and some poems and stuff.
So let's get to that.
Yeah. So we had a very urgent email. Okay, this email says need advice
shit.
quickly plus confession is what
Oh,
this
shit.
one's called. So
I have a feeling.
yeah. So this email, we keep getting these emails, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I have a feeling I
People
know
send
who.
it. You think you know who sent the email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it from
We'll,
Orenthal?
We'll get to it, okay? But it says, need advice quickly plus confession. Dear TooWokeBoys, I hope you guys read this in time because I do not have much time left. I'm battling cancer and it's really playing havoc on my golf game. I can't get my follow through on my swing because the cancer is in my prostate and it really hurts the longer 300 plus yard drives. I also keep slicing into sand traps. It makes me so angry I could sever my caddy's head off. Okay? Anyway, I need some advice from you guys about if I should smoke some weed to help with my cancer. I'm not going to smoke any until I hear back from you, so please hurry with reply. My prostate is feeling pretty used up at this point, and I have a bag of weed right here in front of me in case you guys think I should start the weed treatment. Also, in case I don't hear back from you guys in time, I have a confession to make before I die. This has been on my conscience for decades, and I don't want to take this secret with me to the grave. America should know that one of its greatest sports ball heroes of all time wasn't totally honest, and I apologize. I will leave this secret with you guys. It's true. I cheated on my final exam to get into college.
Oh my God, I knew it.
Can you believe this shit?
I knew it.
Without passing that exam, I could have never won the 68 Heisman Trophy and never met my darling wife, Nicole, that some murdering bastard butchered one night while I was sound asleep in a totally different area nowhere near there. Hope you guys get this soon. I have a blunt rolled up, just waiting on your reply. Sincerely, Orenthal S. Damn, dude.
Wow.
I feel like
He confessed to the big thing that everyone was wondering about.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that he cheated on his tests. And it's too bad that maybe if we had seen that in time, maybe could the weed have helped him live a little longer? Maybe.
Yeah. There was another email
From the same,
from OJ.
from Orenthal S.
Yeah.
What did that one say?
That one says, I need to tell somebody. Dear boys, I have some heavy secrets that I've kept for decades. I went from being a beloved NFL star and actor to being acquitted, to being hated by most white people. Anyway, I need to tell somebody what really happened that fateful day and why sometimes when a white girl don't listen, you got to remind her who's in charge. And sometimes you get really mad and things happen. Please reply ASAP. I want to be a guest on your show and get this off my chest. You're the only ones I trust to treat me fairly. OJS.
Wow. So he was going to confess something to us.
Yeah, who knows what he was going to confess to?
Well,
But maybe the cheating on the test thing.
which one did he send first?
I'm not sure which
Probably-
one we got first.
You probably read them in reverse order, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because he probably reached out to confess to us. We didn't see the email, and then he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to confess over email.
Yeah.
And then he told us about the tests.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's too bad. Orenthal S., thanks for listening to the show. We're sorry we didn't get to your stuff in time.
Mm-hmm.
God, this keeps happening. We get these confessions or these questions too late that we could have helped people out.
Yeah.
Any poetry or anything?
Yeah, we did have a poem here.
Okay.
We can read this haiku about racism here.
Okay.
So let's get into the poetry corner real quick, guys. Welcome to the poetry corner. Do yoga, take deep breaths, smoke weed or whatever, and then but anyway, we have a haiku about racism. Okay. If you are white, then you are the racist bigot, unless you're the boys. They are too woke to be the racist, and also blacks. They are your voice. You don't have a choice. They know what's best for you, and deal with it or else. You will be canceled by the voice of women and people of color. Pretty killer poem there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you there. I believe Neil was that guy's
Cool.
name. So
And I guess I'll ask Neil, is it cool if I use that poem as part of my slam poetry set at Coachella,
yeah.
which I will be performing whether they invite me or not?
Mm-hmm.
I will make it to that stage.
Yeah. Yeah, we will storm the stage.
Yeah. And I will perform.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how many security guards I got to take out along the way.
And that's where I'm going to help out. I'm an expert at that infiltration kind of stuff. And then
all you need is just one little folding chair
yep.
and maybe a mic stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe with that mic stand, maybe I'll do a little stand-up comedy set.
Yeah.
Because that's always a good vibe. If you fought your way onto the stage, it's primed for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a perfect time to get some laughs in when people have like been fought to enter the stage.
Yes.
So yeah, we love that. Well, we should wrap the show. Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so.
All right. Let's see. Follow Ally of the Show, Jeff Zinasek, on all platforms. Shows coming up in Tulsa, Calgary, Kansas City. There's others too. They will be on the link in the bio of Jeff Zinasek's Instagram page. Let's see. Give 5-star reviews to the podcast on iTunes and Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe to all of our stuff on our channel. Send us emails or poetry to TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. That's TOO, WokeBoys. I mean, we keep missing these celebrity emails, man. It's just
crazy.
Like the stars we could have had on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just keep missing them. Unfortunate. But anyway, thanks for sending those emails. We love you guys. Donate to the Venmo, Cash App, TheSlutFund, and follow our show, TooWokeBoys, TOO WokeBoys, on everything: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media you have. Check out the TooWokeBoys. That being said, thanks for listening to episode 194 of the TooWokeBoys. I'm Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together, we are Two
Woke Boys.
Chaos